Okay, here is your August 2023 mortgage rate and real estate market update. So I'm going to shed a little light on what happened this month so you're in the know of what's going on right now. For anyone that is thinking to buy, whether it's now or in a year from now, this data and information will help you make a decision on when it's best for you. Now, mortgage rates, we have not seen them come down yet. Now, many of us had predicted at the beginning of the year that this summer we were going to see interest rates take a nice drop as we saw inflation come down. Now, inflation is coming down, but mortgage rates still have not dropped. There are still some other factors that are keeping them up. Your average 30-year fix through August was about low to mid 7% range. Now, as we see the jobs reports come out and we see an impact to the job market, quite frankly, our economy, believe it or not, is still really strong right now. We need it to weaken. The Fed, believe it or not, wants people to lose their jobs and for unemployment to rise. And once that happens and we go into recession, we will see inflation come down more and we'll see mortgage rates drop. But we're still in the sevens. Now let's talk about real estate and what's happening right now. So I have this data and this chart from Case-Shiller. Case-Shiller measures our home price index, which tells us what are home values doing. Now, many would assume that with these high interest rates and affordability really tough right now for people to get into the market, that home prices are dropping. Well, this actually shows you the opposite, as you can see. Every single month from January of this year in 2023, and they brought this through June, which is the latest data, shows that home values are continuing to rise. How are they rising if mortgage rates are so high? Well, it's quite simple. It really all comes down to supply and demand. Now, as many of you know, there's very little inventory available out there. Meanwhile, there's still a good amount of demand. There are a lot of very qualified people that have their head down that are looking for opportunities to buy right now. So when a home comes on the market, depending on the area and depending how it shows and if it's priced well, we're still seeing a lot of demand for these homes and people are still buying right now. While we have low supply and high demand, this alone is going to keep home values continuing to rise. Many predict that we're going to see about a 4 to 6% appreciation this year. That means home values are going to go up 4 to 6% this year. Some predict that next year we can see 10%. So if you're waiting on the fence for rates to drop, which may not be until 2024, know that when rates come down, a lot of people are going to come back into the market and they're all going to be competing for low inventory, which means home values are going to continue to rise. Now, who's successful? So the people that we've helped this month in August get into homes and close escrow are people that were prepared. So my biggest tip for you this month is be prepared. If you haven't been pre-approved or there's stuff haven't been looked at in several months, update that. Make sure you're ready to go. Real estate is funny how it works. The opportunities arise when you least expect it. If your vision is you want to buy in December, chances are that something's going to come up in October or next month or tomorrow. And the people that are prepared in this market, our clients that we've helped get to the finish line, have had their ducks in a row, their finances ready, they understand the rates, they know what the payments are. Those people are winning in this market. And guess what? They're going to get in before all the people come back into the market, and then when rates drop, they're just going to refinance into that lower rate. So my advice to you is be prepared, be ready, and if you need help or you need us to update any of that stuff for you, we're ready. We'll update you next month on what happens in September.